No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
So in this video, I want to talk about Rick Ross. Has he been cloned? Has he been replaced? I mean, I see the differences, and I also notice some weird circumstances. I've already done one on Gucci Mane, so why not do one on Rick Ross? See, a lot of times, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm not talking about the real Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross, yeah. Because the Rick Ross I'm doing on is the fraud, the one pretending he Rick Ross. That's not his real name. He was a correction officer and all that, blah, 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 blah. That's another video. However, they want you to believe, a lot of times when these rappers, entertainers, or whatever the case may be, when they lose weight, to believe that they look different because they lost weight. However, that is very far from the truth. Because when you lose weight, the only thing that's supposed to change is your weight, not your features, not your attitude, how you act, your personality, all that stuff. That's not supposed to change. So I found it strange that he was in the hospital. They said ICU, and he was released after 6 days. Now they said he was in ICU and he was hooked up to machines to keep his heart and lungs pumping. So after all that, then to be released 6 days, where the fuck they do that at? Shit like that don't happen. And I know people like, oh, people have private doctors and stuff like that. Yeah, that's true too. But when it's a situation like that serious, no, you don't get to go home in 6 days. Okay? But fine. We can argue that. Or we can look at the fucking evidence. For example, he finally had posted to his Instagram, which was on March 8th. And this is the first one he discussed about, since being released from the hospital. And he said, ain't nothing like home. I love y'all, WLR. I'm not worrying about that. But look at the picture that he posted. You see I got that arrow? How you grow a hair that fucking fast in 6 days? Because he normally either has a bald head or a very low haircut. How you grow your hair that fast in 6 days? Why are you holding on to the wall? Then look over to your right, the comments that I have circled in red. One person said, I thought he was bald. How he grew his hair that quick? 2 other people said this. One person said, is this supposed to be Rose, a nickname for Ross? And another person said, not Ross, shaking my motherfucking head. People ain't stupid. A lot of people are waking up more and more each day. And I'm glad that they're noticing it. Because see what is going on, these devils in charge, they are mocking us. They are fooling us with clones. I told y'all before about they MK Ultra us, so you need to turn that fucking boob tube off, for example. They get at us and they mock us. And it's all about control. From your TV to social media, all this shit. Okay? So again, how do you grow hair that fast? And you was in ICU, right? But what you holding in your hand? Your rosé? Now I told you before, one sure way of telling us someone's been cloned or replaced is looking at their ears. Looking at their ears. Look at his ears when he was bigger. However, the only issue with this right now I'm finding with him, I can't really find any side profiles like that to get a clear view of his ear. These motherfuckers is clearly catching on. But I tell you what, something's definitely off. Something ain't right. Not at all. All you gotta do is look. Something is not right. Losing weight is one thing, but your whole demeanor and just everything else, and then the ICU for 6 days and you home. Cloning is real and it's going on. They want us to believe that, oh, it's not quite there yet. Oh, it's here. It's been here. I told y'all before how they will never admit to certain things. They want you to believe they still working on animals and shit. But they are doing cloning. You ever hear, for example, how people can choose the sex of their baby, stuff like that? People already cloning their animals. What you think that's it? You think they haven't already done this of humans? Yes, they have, and they still are. You ever hear of out of body experiences? Well, so allegedly they're saying that there's something called the Astral Project or go out of body, and what that it happens when these people go out of body, they attend the cloning centers. They say those that have lucid dreams, they attend the cloning centers. The Illuminati is deceiving us by using clones, MK Ultra, and drugs. It's real as fuck. And you better wake up. And there's a lot of people out here speaking out, even celebrities who've seen the shit. You best believe them. And stop thinking these people is crazy or they high. No, they're not. Because you better believe they see a hell of a lot more than us regular folks do. We don't get invited to those mansion parties, for example, so stop thinking everything is jokes. It's real. Illuminati is real. Cloning is real. What you think? Could somebody lose weight? That's why they act different because they lost weight? No, I know people in real life who lost weight. No, they still got the same personality. They still act the same. Their head shapes didn't change. Other features didn't change. Tattoos didn't disappear and reappear type shit. Yeah, that has nothing to do with losing weight. Yep. So I believe he was replaced, clone, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But something is definitely not right. And it's off. And if you believe 1 minute that you can be in ICU on machines pump making it so your heart and lungs still work, and then you can go home in 6 days, yeah, okay. You can keep thinking that. Meanwhile, let's listen to this report that TMZ had did when Rick Ross was in the hospital. Just listen, and then you tell me what you think is going on. Comment below. And, oh, I'm sorry. When I find more evidence, like if I can get some clear pictures of his ears and shit like that, oh, I'll be doing another video. So no worries. But I just want to get this to y'all today. So listen to this TMZ report. Comment below your thoughts on it. Do you believe Do you believe cloning centers are real? If you don't believe them real, why don't you think they're real? But be respectful. Do not comment below saying, "Oh, you're crazy," or "Oh, y'all just..." No, because see, just because you don't know something, don't be dismissive and call people crazy. Because those of us that are woke, I used to think this shit was crazy too, but I ain't sleep no more. You gonna choose the red pill to wake the fuck up? Or you gonna keep choosing that blue pill to stay asleep? The choice is yours. But don't get mad at those of us who choose the red pill.
We just found out some good news that Rick's out of the hospital.
Right. Yes. Okay. So Rick Ross, of course, it started Thursday night where he was unconscious and slobbing out the mouth and amongst other things. He started at one hospital, and then due to severity of his situation, later on that night he ended up at another hospital in the ICU. And now we're told he stayed in the ICU for a couple of days, and he's back home getting care by a nurse.
So we don't know the nature of the condition right now, but it seems, especially if he's out of ICU, that he's out of the woods. That he was in really bad shape, and there were relatives. As a matter of fact, relatives running to the hospital, so much so, we actually got a picture of a couple of people with running inside so quickly they left the doors to the Rolls Royce open.
His baby mama, his DJ was there, his daughter, his sister, amongst a bunch of different people. He had a ton of visitors over the weekend, so.
Hey,
So he just got out.
Yes,
Rack,
in the wee hours of the morning.
Based on what you know, is he going to be okay?
I mean, I honestly don't know. I can't speak as far as that goes, but it's what had happened to him was very, 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 very bad. So I hope, of course, I mean, he always says your future is bright and you shine and stuff like that. So hopefully his future is going to be bright.
We'll say this, Rick Ross has come to the office a couple times, always cool with camera guys.
Great.
Super nice guy.
No, he's a really nice guy, and we're glad he's doing better.
If you enjoyed this video and appreciate my work, and you would love me to continue to upload these videos, keep these cranking out for you, please support my channel by donating to my PayPal. And the link will be in the description box, and whatever you choose to do, I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.